Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting. I'll pass this meeting arrangement to the host to lead this meeting. I welcome Rajita to start this meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Maya. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining our online AI training session, Hero to Zero. Okay, a very warm welcome to all the participants. On behalf of our organization, I, Rajita, today's training coordinator, would like to thank you for taking the time to join us today for this exciting AI training session. Okay, so before we begin, let me briefly explain few guidelines. So firstly, all participants' audio and video will remain muted during the training to avoid any kind of disturbance. Okay, so secondly, if you wish to ask any kind of questions, kindly use the raise hand option so that the host or either the co-host will unmute you to speak at the appropriate time. And also, please be reminded to keep the chat professional and relevant to the session. Okay, so let's start. So to start, I'd like to invite the founder of our organization to share a few words about his AI journey and what inspired him to establish this organization. Over to
Okay, thank you, Rajita. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Hope all you can see my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Mr. Maya.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this wonderful AI journey meeting. So I'm going to introduce about myself. I am Maya from country India. I came to Singapore 3 years ago, and I'm working as a senior solution architect and a cyber security engineer in the IT company. So last 3 years, I'm contributing more in the Singapore society in terms of teaching the technological skills and doing various community work. So I would like to give some information about my AI journey, how I have started this AI journey. So I come from a techie background. Basically, I was a cloud engineer and I was playing the network and security role. Then I have developed my AI related knowledge. When the AI started evolving, then I put more my interest on this AI technology. Then I have done some certification also. So, as a solution architect, I started learning the AI related to my core domain, where I attend many meetings, seminars, and conferences in Singapore. And I'm also teaching the AI related things to brothers and sisters and the techies. So as you see in the screen, I was attending the seminars and participating actively in the AI-related conferences. So this is one of the thing. So how AI was programmed, and in real time, how AI can help us. So my passion to teach the AI and contribute more in the AI technology. I was developing some of the AI related models, and with the help of our brothers and sisters, the colleagues, I have delivered some projects also successfully for $1 million business, and I have received award for the contribution from the country Hong Kong. Okay, and in Singapore also I have received a recognition, and I have done a lot of certification. So this certification will help me to learn more insights about technologies. So I keep improving my skills in AI area. Then my part-time work or my entertainment is a community task. So in the Singapore, I was doing the community work. Especially, I was focusing on the teaching technologies and sharing the insights Okay, so last 3 months over, I have completed 200 hours plus in terms of teaching technologies and various community charity works, which you see in the screen. So I encourage all of you to come forward to learn the technologies, also make some meaningful community work in the society. Recently I have started my own startup called We Empower AG, and from this I would like to empower the people and help the brothers and sisters to learn the AI technology and other areas. Yes. So as you see the screen with the ministers and leaders, I was joining the work with the community. Also, I was teaching the technologies. Okay. Yeah. So with this, I would like to conclude my contribution to the AI technologies and community work here. So this is what my introduction and profile information about you. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Rajita.
Thank you, Mr. Maya. So we are so excited about your encouragement on this. Okay, next, it is my pleasure to introduce our keynote tech speaker, Ms. Alamelu Ramanathan, who will be sharing her valuable insights on artificial intelligence. So she'll be conducting a 30-minute training session followed by a question and answer session. So we encourage all the participants to actively participate in it. Okay, over to you.
Hi, Rajita. Thank you so much. Maya, can everyone hear me? Is it loud and clear?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much. Let me share my screen.
Alamelu, can I have some introduction about yourself?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. All right. Firstly, thank you so much for inviting me for this wonderful session. I'm really very excited to share something about AI. And firstly, let me introduce myself. I'm Alamelu, and I'm a master's degree holder in computer application. And I'm working as a lecturer and mentor in data engineering. I'm also an AI tech speaker, similar to Maya. I'm also like a cloud practitioner, AI practitioner. I also did quite a lot of certifications in all these areas. And I'm really excited and very passionate about technology because for me, my main bread and butter is teaching. So we are teaching teenagers about, all these techie things about big data, data engineering, cloud computing, all these things, just to give a little background about myself. And today, my plan is to share something about, generative AI. So let me begin my session now. I'll be sharing for 30 minutes. At the end of the session, if anybody having questions or anything, feel free to ask. From here, I'll be starting now. All right, AI is there for like quite a long period of time. Like every company is using AI. I understood from Maya that this session is like we have mixtures of participants. Like some participants are like totally new to AI, and some participants are a little bit proficient, and some are expecting to learn something very new. So I want to give something different to cater the needs of all the participants. So my plan is to, at the end of this 30 minutes, I will guide you how to create a simple app for yourself. Yeah, that's my plan. So anybody can build with AI. That is a theme for the next 30 minutes. So if you're having some questions or queries in your mind, like I don't know, like coding, I have never learned coding in my life. I don't know certain tools or technologies. I'm quite new. Yeah, then this is a session for you. So for me, I have included the three different dialects here, like Tamil, Malay, and Bahasa Indonesia, because some participants, if there's a little bit of difficulty in understanding, so you can take a look at the different phrases, what is given here. All right. Every day we all are using AI in Google Maps, YouTube, Google Translate, everywhere. So we want to go a different location. We are traveling for holiday. We want to find place, hotels, different spots. We just use a handphone, quickly go search for the information using AI. So AI becomes a part and parcel of our life. So how are we going to learn this AI? So within this, after the COVID period, like when OpenAI was started, like everything was very new. Like a lot of new things came out. Suddenly technology like growing in a very, very rapid pace. Every day, a lot of new things is coming out, new tools are coming out. So how are we going to keep up with the pace? And for people in technology, proficient in using technology, not an issue. But for people's like who don't have the background of technology, how are they going to do it? So that's where this learning center, Be Empower SG, we are coming out with a little bit of strategies. That's why I understood from Maya that we need to bring it to elementary level for everybody to understand, dice and slice. So easier for everybody to, use the technology. So this is something about AI. So nobody can deny that I'm not using AI. Is there anybody who can say I don't use AI? No lie. Everybody is using, even for translate. So some of my colleagues, they're talking in maybe Philippines language or Chinese or some other language. We quickly say, hey, Google, can you please translate this to me? We get, there's no barrier for us. So everything is like the whole world is globalized with these kind of technologies, right? Okay, in simple terms, many of you here in this group should know what is AI. AI is a smart helper, right? Yes.
Sorry, are you sharing the screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen.
We don't see your screen.
Is it?
Rita, do you see the screen?
Is there any technical glitch? Can see my screen?
Yes. Can you go to presenter mode?
Previously never see my screen?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, okay.
Now it's visible.
Oh, previously not visible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought it's visible. I just continued.
Yeah,
All
you can
right,
give a
maybe
brief.
this is the introduction. I'm not going to go through again. Just see from the screen. I'm Alamilu. My introduction is given here. All right. So basically, my idea is to, within this 30 minutes, I want to give a background of how to create an application. Or whoever in this group, all the 25 or 30 members or 40 members in this group, you'll get a better picture of creating an app using GenAI. That's my intention. All right. So this is a quick introduction about AI. Everybody's using AI for work, all right? And coming to this, what is AI? The three different versions are given here. AI, we all know, artificial intelligence. So it's a smart assistant. I'm not going to touch all this theory and, I want to make the session more interesting. So we are going to have more hands-on session. So I just jump here. All right. Now for the past 2 years until 2024, generative AI, I can simply call that as a Gen AI era. So previously AI, and for the past 2 years is generative AI. Now in 2025, we are stepping into agentic AI. All right, that is a big new term, but never mind. I'll slowly try to explain this. Generative AI, I want to create text, like videos, audios, images, generate some new contents inside. So it's possible to do that with the help of generative AI. Just imagine you're having a Lego, lot of Legos in a box. So we generate different kinds of toys using the Legos, using our creativity and all these things. Likewise, the generative AI, you can create anything. You can create text, image, audio, video, anything can be created, all right? So if anybody new in using generative AI, you're not very sure how to use, I tried ChatGPT or some of the tools, but I'm not very sure. So this is a session, we're going to share it, how to use those things properly. So the very popular tool for generative AI is ChatGPT. So do you all use ChatGPT every day in your work? Maybe you can just give a thumbs up, just type something in the text so we know. Obviously, yes, right. Everybody is using, correct? So ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, there are many, many tools available. All right. So maybe I'm going to show some practical examples, live demo using ChatGPT. For example, if you're working in a construction site, all right, if you're doing a scaffolding, before you do the scaffolding, what are the safety precautions you need to do? Get ready. So basically your safety officer or safety manager will be doing a briefing, right? Correct? Like you should wear the safety helmets or the safety jackets and all these things. But with the help of GenAI, it's much more simplified. All right. So we can just come out with simple, like I'm talking to you, right? Similarly, in ChatGPT, you want to ask something, we call it as prompting. Okay. We type something, we call it as prompting. So you can ask any questions. So ChatGPT can answer you, but you need to ask some sensible and right question. Okay, cannot just type anything and anyhow. Then it will be giving you the wrong answer. Maybe I switch to the demo first. Okay, for those who are not sure how to open ChatGPT, just type ChatGPT in Google. You'll be here. All right, I'm here in ChatGPT because I already signed in. You can create a new chat. Okay, I'm here in the new chat, right? For what purpose you can use this Gen AI tool? This is one of the generative AI tool. This generative AI tool helps to generate the contents, text, image, audio, video, anything, all right? Okay, let me start with a simple example, all right? I want to send an email. I want to draft an email. My English is not so good. Just for example, I'm just sharing this. If my English is not so good, I need someone's help to write the letter correct and check all the grammars and everything. So in this case, you can just type the prompt, write a letter to my boss that I need to take urgent. I need to apply urgent leave for today. Right. Of course, we'll be sending a message. Nowadays, WhatsApp message is much more faster. But in case if there's a need, a necessity to write an official email, so this could be one of the way where you can use the Gen AI. Wow, so simple, right? See here, subject, request for urgent leave, and dear boss, I'd like to inform you, blah, 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 on all these things is given within a fraction of a second. All right. So this is the use of Gen AI. So how can I send this email? So it's so simple. You can just copy this. Can you see here? Copy. And you can paste it in your email, send it. But before you do that, you need to double check. Because the contents generated by generative AI, we can't say it's 100% accurate, right? Human in the loop verification is really very important. So for me, I need to double check whether the content given here is appropriate. Is it correct? All these things. Okay. In case if I think that, okay, I want to shorten this email. I'm not satisfied with the content generated by this ChatGPT. So you can regenerate the response. Can you see here? There is a regenerate, try again. So you can regenerate the response, try again. Okay, now it will rephrase. See what kind of response we get. All right, now it's shortened. Okay, now you can tweak the prompt. Give the email in 2 sentences. 2 sentences. All right. I don't want my boss don't have patience to read a big paragraph. So in this case, what you can do is you can just tweak, ask ChatGPT to write. I just need it in 2 sentences. All right. Now it's your objective is achieved. You're having 2 sentences of email. That's so simple, no mistakes, nothing. So by doing this, what do you achieve? Firstly, your productivity, all right? You save time. You don't need to spend so much of time. For example, if you need to write this email, you need to spend at least 10 minutes time, 5 minutes time to look through the contents, double check, hey, did I put my boss name correctly? Is the full stop correct? Is the sentence correct? Is it a polite email? All these things we need to look through, right, before we send the email. So by using ChatGPT, the generative AI tool, it's super duper fast, and it helps to increase the productivity. All right. Not just email. You can do anything and everything using these tools. Okay. This is one of the example. All right. Let me go back to the slide. Okay. Likewise, you can try the simple prompt safety reminder to start scaffolding. Okay. How AI helps at your work. Okay, sometimes we do have issues in understanding the languages, right? We can understand simple English. Like some of you, if you're having difficulty in understanding some other languages, maybe you're traveling overseas, maybe to some other country, but you don't understand the language. In this case, you can use the generative AI tool to translate, all right? Then simplify instruction. Just imagine if you're having a PDF file in your workplace, a report of 10 pages or 20 pages or 30 pages. I want to summarize. I really don't know how I'm going to spend time to read all these things, but I want to understand what is given there, right? So in this case, what you can do is you can upload the PDF file and summarize it in 1 paragraph. Even you can ask ChatGPT to simplify. Can you simplify in layman terms so everybody can understand? Okay, just imagine everybody, we all are having property, right? Maybe in our own home country, here in Singapore or elsewhere, we are having a property. The property documents, the legal terms and conditions. Lawyers might be very familiar in understanding those terms and conditions. But for us, we might not be very good in understanding all the terms given there, right? Correct? I believe you all agree with this, right? So in this case, how am I going to understand all these things? Now, with the help of generative AI, it's super simple. You can just upload make sure that it's safe to upload. I'm not advising everybody to upload everything to ChatGPT. That is not advisable, all right? There are some safe tools available. So once you upload that, you can give the prompt by saying, simplify, what is given here, remove the technical jargons and explain me in a simple term. So it will give you a very simple term, all right? So from there, I can understand, oh, these are the legal terms given there, okay? So generative AI is helpful in many ways to increase the to improve our productivity in our daily life, in our daily work and everything, okay? You can see some other examples here. Okay, give me 5 safety reminders for construction site workers. Maybe let's try this example. Give me 5 safety reminders for construction workers. Before starting scaffolding. All right. Oh, I did a spelling mistake, but it's okay. ChatGPT is much better. It can understand. It's very smart. Okay, the 5 key safety reminders for construction workers before starting scaffolding. Inspect the scaffolding, check everything is in place, ensure the firm foundation, use of fall protection, because you will be going to high rise, so fall protection is really very important. Secure the tools and all these things. Okay, I don't want something to be like this. I want to create I want to create a PDF kind of thing. So I'm just asking, I want to share these things with my co-workers, all right? So I'm a safety manager, a safety officer. I have 5 people working under me. I want to share this as a PDF instruction. So I'm asking, create a PDF. Create a PDF with these contents. Yeah. See here, it's super easy, all right? Just imagine if you want to create a PDF, you need to open the PDF, you need to copy and paste the content. Wow, quite a lot of work. Now my PDF is ready. Wow, see here? Yeah, but okay, still if you want to tweak a little bit more, like by saying that, can you include some pictures or anything? Yes, can do that as well. Okay, these are some of the examples. So I have given you some examples. I shared some examples how this generative AI tool ChatGPT could be used in your work to increase productivity. We are going to explore a little bit more. Not with that. Apart from your work, still, if you're passionate to understand, many of the workers are like bachelors, they are staying in the room, they want to try different recipes. Housewives want to try different recipes. Yes, you can ask for different recipes, cooking recipes. So in fact, I learned a lot of things with this Gen AI tool. Previously, we used to go to the bookshop to buy the books, look for, flip through the pages to find the recipes. Now we save a lot of time. Budget planning. If you're planning for holiday, wow, super simple. You can do that using ChatGPT. Yeah, let me show you one example with that. Okay, I open a new chat. Yeah, I want to share something very important here. At the top, can you see an icon here? This is called as temporary chat, meaning I don't want my chat to be shared. This is a very important thing. You can click here, go to the settings of ChatGPT. I want everybody to pay attention here because this is a very important thing when using Gen AI tool. it's under data control. You can see a lot of settings here. Data control is one of the important settings. All right. You can see improve your data. Whatever you type here, you should disable this. Please remember to disable. If you enable this, all the data that you type will be used for training the model, because at the back end of this ChatGPT, there is a large language model that is working. So remember to disable this part. All right. Otherwise, whatever you're sharing will be taken as a training data. So another important thing which you need to remember, don't upload any of your personal information like your passport, your work permit, like personal, like your Aadhaar number, any other number, don't upload it here. Your bank account details, PIN number, nothing should be given here. General informations like, like creating PDF, summarizing the documents, all these things can, all right? So you need to be very careful when you do that. So sometimes a temporary chat would be helpful. I don't want, at the bottom, you can see all whatever the chats you created so far. So it will be here. If you enable the temporary chat, this will be visible only for 30 days. So once you close the temporary chat, you cannot say it will not be saved in the memory. All right. So this is one thing. All right, I'm planning for holiday. Now, everybody likes to go for holiday, right? So I want to go for holiday. I'm planning for holiday to Bali with my family of 2 kids. I'm having 2 kids. So I just want to share that. Create travel itinerary for 3 days. 3 days. Sorry. For 3 days Bali trip. With family of 4, 2 kids aged 13 and 15. Date is 30th September to 2nd October 2025. Okay, you might be wondering, why do you need to give all these details? Because when you are generating some contents using ChatGPT, you need to be very clear in what you want the ChatGPT to answer. So if I just say create travel itinerary, ChatGPT cannot understand like how many days to which location and what are the details. All right. So it's better to give the details. So ChatGPT can generate the contents accordingly. All right. I also asked for maybe some other details. Include maybe I put 5-star hotels. Hotel details. All right. Yeah, it's looking through the travel apps. It's going online to check for the information. So whenever we are going for holiday, we spend a lot of time in looking for the, like the tickets, flight tickets, and the hotels, and which location can we go, and what is the itinerary for first day, second day, third day. We spend a lot of time in doing that. But now with the help of these Gen AI tools, it's super easy. So roughly you will come out with the, the structure. Wow. See here, it's giving a picture of how Bali looks like, and it's giving the information. Okay, this is the hotel at Nusa Dua somewhere, and day 1, this is the plan advised by ChatGPT. Arrival, relax, and unwind. All right. So where are you going to arrive, and lunch at which hotel, and evening, what are you going to do? So it like really, we save a lot of time by doing all these things. From here, you can like customize it. In case if you don't like certain location, certain information given by ChatGPT, yes, you can just edit these informations. So, all right. Practical logistics, ticket reservation, safety, yeah, estimated time of arrival. Wow, everything is ready. If you want to create this as PDF, just say create this as PDF. All right. Yeah, it's still analyzing the content. Wow. See here, the PDF is ready. Okay. Yes, my PDF is ready. So I have shown some examples of how this generative AI tool could be useful. All right. Let me show you one more example. Instead of ChatGPT, we can also try another example that is called as Gemini. I personally love Gemini as well because Gemini, yes, there's recently one image tool included in Gemini. I had fun enjoying creating a lot of images using Gemini. Sometimes for your work, you might need to create some images, all right? Previously, what we do is we go to Photoshop, we go to Canva, create images like bits and pieces. We just try to combine everything together. So nowadays, with the help of these Gen AI tools, it's similar to ChatGPT. This is from Google, all right? ChatGPT is from OpenAI. Same thing, you can type the prompt here. I just say, you can type anything. At the bottom, can you see tools? Click the tools. The recent image which I shared with you is about the banana, the nano banana. Maybe let's try to create an image. Let's have some fun. I want to create an image. Maybe I want a cat to learn AI. Cat learning AI in front of computers. Even you make mistakes in the prompt, they are intelligent enough. Some of the typo errors, it's okay. I'm not purposely making it accidentally when I type, all right? So not to worry about that. It sounds like a fun concept. Wow, see here, this is the image. A cat learning computers, sitting in front of the computers learning AI. Is it possible for me to download the image? Yes, it's possible. Look here, this is a download option. So likewise, if you want to create logo for your company, like you want to do some presentation, you want to create some pictures, images, animation, all these things, you can do using this generative AI tool. It's super clear and there's a very good clarity of the image, right? See here, it's very clear. Okay. These are some of the examples. Okay, I hope now you all had a better understanding about generating the contents using Gen AI tools like ChatGPT and Gemini. The next thing which I'm going to show you is I promise to everyone that within this 30 minutes, I'll help you, I'll guide you to create one app for yourself, right? That's where we are stepping into. So you can see here, Party Rock. Party Rock is one of the Gen AI platform from AWS, Amazon Web Services. Okay, the link, the URL is given here. So this is to build your own apps. Now, if you're having an idea, maybe like I'm having an idea, so I want to create an app. If you take your handphone, you can see here like a lot of apps given here, right? Maybe calendar, gallery, Spotify. Likewise, I want to create my own app, maybe a simple app, not a very complicated app, simple app for my own use. Okay. I'll be using it every day. So in this case, I'm having an idea how to do that. Okay. You can try ChatGPT. It's free. Anybody can do that. Just you need a Gmail address to sign in. That's it. All right. Any idea you can convert it to app. We're going to try that. Okay, let's jump to Party Rock. Okay, just simply type partyrock.aws. You'll be here. For me, I already signed into Party Rock. That's why you can see, hi, Amu, welcome to Party Rock. Okay, likewise, once you sign in using your Gmail address, you can see you'll be here in Party Rock, the homepage, right? Previously, I created quite a number of applications, but there are many things which you need to know under Party Rock. You can see here apps, create image. Like similar to ChatGPT, you can also create images here. A yoga practicing elephant. Yeah, something is given here. Maybe we click generate and see what it gives. Oh, wow. Elephant practicing yoga. I don't see this elephant is practicing yoga. This elephant seems like, like standing somewhere. Never mind. We just give it a try. All right, it's creating something. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a yoga pose because personally I do yoga. So I know, yeah, this is one of the yoga pose. So you can tweak the prompt here with anything. You want to put some other picture of yourself and give it a try also can, right? Yeah, this is a very interesting part. analyze data. Many times in our office, we might need to explore a Excel file. I'm having an Excel file with all my product details, customer details, or anything. But again, I'm just giving you a kind note. Please take note that none of the sensitive information should be uploaded. All right. Just for you to practice, play around. Non-sensitive information. Don't include the NRIC numbers, like credit card numbers and all these things. All right. So I downloaded some diabetes data just to give a try. Okay, this is a free data set. So I'm going to include this data. I uploaded the CSV file. Okay, this CSV file, I'm not sure, I think a few hundred rows of data, records of data. One file is uploaded. Okay, I want to do something. Okay, analyze the data and give some insights. Just with a simple prompt, let's see what it gives. Okay, I'll help to analyze this data set and provide some meaningful information. Wow. Can you see the total patient is 768. 768 records are there. Diabetic patients are 268. And the diabetes percentage is within the total record is 34.9%. Non-diabetic is this much, and analyzing the distributions in decades, like 20 age group, 20 years with the age, very young age, also still got diabetes, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 plus years. All right. For me, I see 40s get more diabetes, total count, diabetic count, maybe 30s, diabetic count, diabetic percentage is slightly higher, maybe because of stress level. I'm not very sure. All right. So this, just imagine the same thing in your workplace. If you're having a file, if you want to go inside, eyeball, use Excel to create charts and all these things. Of course, Excel is a very, very powerful data analyzing tool. But on top of that, GenAI tool is really very helpful to do all these works to increase our productivity. Like within a fraction of a second, it gives all the information that we need. Even you can type the prompt by asking some small intricacies of data. Yes, you can do that. All right. Now I'm going to show you how to create apps using this. Yes, I'm going to cancel the data canvas. All right, these are some of the apps which I already created, play around with my students because I'm in teaching. So we create resume builder, AI-powered resume, destination duo, travel plan. Okay, let me show you the example of travel plan. Okay, for me, I'm a person who loves to travel. So I want to have an own app for myself. This is my app. I created this app. This app is readily available. Okay, I'm just giving my name. It works like this, Lamelu, right? Destination, I'm going to Paris, all right? My travel dates is 30th September to 6th October 2025. Previously, we used ChatGPT. ChatGPT is different, but this is the application. Anybody can create the app. I already created the app. I'm showing the demo, but I'll show you how to create the app. Preferences. Maybe I just put, I want to have a very good holiday, so luxury. All right, my budget is, maybe I just put $10,000. Okay, never mind. We just spent for holiday. Okay, I just click play. See, some magic is going to happen now. All right, it's generating because at the back end, it's connected to Claude LLM. Claude is similar to OpenAI. Okay, it's giving apologies because the weather forecasting within 1 week, it can give a correct prediction, not too early. Hotel recommendation. Yes, you can see the hotel recommendations here. 4 seasons and some, including the price. Wow. Then at the bottom, you can see the itinerary. 7 days, luxury day, 7-day Paris trip, 10,000 budget. All right. Airport transfer to hotel is how much? And per night is how much? So it gives all the details. It's also giving me the picture of how the destination will look like. So from here, what do you understand? If we do all these things, it's going to be time consuming. Like maybe we spend like at least 4 or 5 hours searching different websites, take a Word document, an Excel file, type one by one, then finally decide which one is the lowest price, highest price, all these things, correct? But using all these tools helps to increase our productivity. So this is an app. Now I show you how to create your own app. All right. right, let's go to the home page. Okay, because it's hidden, I can't see. This is the button where you create this. This is where click here to create a new app. Just simple. Maybe if you're having some idea, maybe I want to create, my kids want to learn coding. Okay. So maybe how to create an app that I can learn coding. Okay. Maybe some practical examples are, I'm having some workers under me. I want to give some safety instruction. Every day my worker open that app, they need to see some safety instructions. You can build anything. Maybe just click inspire with more example prompt. All right. Social media post. Maybe for We Empower, for Maya, the social media post generator might be very useful, because the WhatsApp, we always see like, the meeting will be starting in 1 hour time, the meeting will be starting tomorrow and all these things, right? That kind of social media post generation, interview prep wizard, maybe we just click this. Create an app that crafts the insightful contents for social media posts. It takes input from social media like TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Brand Voice, and all these things. If you want, you can edit this prompt. All right. For me, I just click create. This is my idea. I'm clicking generate. Yes, it's generating. Party Rock is generating. So once the app is generated, all right. I'm seeing something low system resource may affect the audio quality. Never mind. I just close it here. Oh, wow. My app is ready. Social Scribe. So it has given a name for my app. The name of the app is called a Social Scribe. You can edit all these things. See here, there's an edit icon given here. So you can edit anything and everything given here. So social media, choose your platform where you want to post. I want to post it in LinkedIn, Instagram, Brand Voice, something is given. Professional, friendly, or casual. I want to post a professional message. Okay. Content type, what kind of content you want to post. Blog post, short post, or something, maybe short post. Okay, content. So you are the one to type the content, maybe about sharing about Gen AI. Okay, content details about Gen AI tools to increase productivity. Okay. Once you type all the information, click play, it will be generating the contents. For me, it's giving choose all the bet. Some security concerns. Let's choose all the bet. I hope done. Okay, now it's generating the content. Let me scroll down, see. See here. Leveraging Gen AI tools to supercharge your productivity. Use ChatGPT, visual design, and all these things. Content refinement. You can even refine the contents. You can put images and everything. Now this is the app. This app is ready. So it's under Party Rock. So I just click my homepage. I created Social Scribe. This is an app created by me. All right. Likewise, for your workplace, if you want to create any of the apps, you can use Party Rock. Okay. I'm not advertising or marketing for Party Rock. I'm just sharing. This is one of the platform. This is one of the tool, generative AI tool, which is free, and everybody can make use of it to generate contents. All right. Let me go back to my slides. Okay, I believe you all had a good understanding about generative AI, how to use Gen AI using Party Rock. And now we're stepping into agentic AI. As I said earlier, now in 2025, we are in the era of agentic AI. This is a little bit more advanced. I'm not very sure about the cohort of participants here, so I didn't touch in depth about agentic AI. So agentic AI is simply in a company, if you're having 100 employees, 50 employees will be replaced by AI agent, because once you create the agent can work tirelessly 24/7 without any frustration, anything, mood swings, nothing. Like humans, we work for a couple of hours, we become tired, right? But these agents will not be tired. They'll be working all the way. So the boss can give any kind of work. So the agent is like a digital employee. They'll be sitting all the way at your workplace. They'll be doing all the work. So from agentic AI, we move to generative AI. From generative AI, from AI, we move to generative AI. And from Gen AI, we move to agentic AI. So moving forward in next couple of years, agentic AI will be very popular. Agentic AI is, for example, if you say in ChatGPT, you can ask for hotel recommendation. But is it possible for you to ask ChatGPT to book the tickets for you? That is not possible, right? Correct. So if you're having agentic AI, yeah, you can give the instruction and you can ask the agent to act on your behalf, but with your permission. All right. So proceed to book the air ticket. Confirm the meeting for me at this time. All these could be done with the help of agentic AI. All right. So this is still developing. In future, definitely it may handle a lot of repeated jobs. All right. There are many softwares and tools available for agentic AI. So in future, if there's any other sharing about agentic AI, I'll be very happy to, sharing more about these tools. So the very, very important safety tips, because I share a lot of things about ChatGPT, Gemini, AWS Party Rock. What are the do's and do nots? Because this one is very important. You can utilize these tools to learn, right? Request for translation, practice conversations. You're having, for example, if you're having a child studying in primary school or secondary school, they are having notes, they need to understand all these things. Yes, you can upload the notes and ask questions and all these things. Your workplace, you're having some reports provided with your permission from your bosses, supervisors, you can upload those contents and, generate, some insights. But never share passport numbers, phone numbers, your personal credit card numbers, bank details, and all these things. So the same thing is translated here in 3 different languages. All right, this is an important safety tip for you to understand before using these tools. Okay, the key takeaway for my sharing, I think this is my last slide. AI is a smart helper. Okay, it's like a smart assistant. Like in your handphone, you're having Google Translate, that is an AI. All right, YouTube, that is an AI. But generative AI, now I showed you example, right? ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and AWS Party Rock, they generate the content for us. We can create app using them. So that is called as generative AI. It creates contents. So stay safe and verify the information. Always double check the information provided by these tools. All right. By this, I'm coming to the end of my session. Thank you, everyone, for participating in this session. I hope I have given some insights about using AI and Gen AI. Yeah, you can feel free to ask anything, any questions, anything. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, Maya, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alamilu, for
Yep.
delivering the wonderful session. It's really helpful.
Thank
And
you.
we have learned a lot of things from you. I hope the participant in this meeting have learned the new things, correct? So if any of you have some questions, please raise your hand so that we will unmute you so that you can ask the question to Alamelu and she will answer. Is anybody has question? Can you raise your hand?
Yep.
Do we see anyone raising the hand? Okay. So we have a recording of this meeting also. Later I will share with you so that you can go through the things again. You can post the question anytime. Okay. So I'm available. Okay. So if no other question, then we'll proceed to hand over to Adeline. Hello, Adeline. Can you unmute yourself and proceed
Maya.
to talk? Thank you so much, Alamelu, for delivering the session. Very much appreciated.
Thank you.
Can I request Arlene to come and share your thoughts?
Yeah, thank you so much, Maya, and a very good evening to all of you. Let me share my screen. I hope all of you can see my screen. Is it clear?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Right. So earlier,
Can you put yourself into the presenter mode?
presenter mode. Okay, just a second. Is that okay, Anu?
Yep. Yep.
Right. Thank you. Right. Thank you so much, Maya, for allowing me to share with We Empower SG today. I'm not sure about the audience tonight, right? Your role, what do you do typically day to day, and how does AI actually evolve your job itself? I believe Alamelu does very well in educating. So bringing you to what I am doing right now in F5, which is an organization that I'm with. So I'm a sales, right? If you're keen being a sales, you get to learn more from me today, right? So for myself, I'm Adeline. I'm in F5 for about 5 years already. And my missions in F5 is helping business to stay ahead of any evolving technologies, right? So today I'm going to share slightly a little bit more with you about AI, right? And also, as part of my job, being an account executive in F5, what I do is building relationship with our customers, right? And these customers are mainly what I do to ensure that I stay, long and tenured in the organization. Because as a sales number, closing business opportunities, these are my focus. So what do I do is in terms of sharing trend, like today in the AI era, I share that with my customers as well by sharing those kinds of use cases that we will typically see in an organization, and as well as what's in the business market. Like for example, in Singapore. So in F5, I take care of Singapore, right? And of course, when we share about use cases, we do share about the impact that we see, coming from Singapore landscape, right? The market trend itself. And of course, to bring my customers on top of what is evolving around AI, we conduct trainings and workshops in F5 for our customers. So my customers are mainly any industries, right? And customers can be coming from banking, they can be coming from trading, they can also be an education, right? It can be schools, it can also be many other industries that you can think of. And lastly, of course, for me to, in order to achieve my sales right number, then I have to plan with my customers what are their roadmap in terms of perhaps, let's say in AI, what will it look like for them in 3 to 5 years, right? So I actually have this very simple page here to share with you itself about AI, what basically F5 does in AI. So just imagine yourself that you're on the road, you see a car, right? And then there's a lot of traffic light and different roads, right? So treat AI here, right? Like a car here that you see, right? So for F5, we ensure that this AI, is very secure when they travel on the road, right? The traffic lights, stop signs, zebra crossings. For F5, we make sure that AI applications, they don't crash, right? Because imagine earlier, Alamelo was sharing, like you've been using, for example, ChatGPT, Google Gemini. If there are many of us using here in Singapore and you multiply that across the world, there's that going to be billions or millions of users going to use these applications every day, every minute, and even every seconds, right? So for F5, we make sure that these AI services don't crash, right? We try to keep the traffic safe itself. We keep all the bad traffic away, because if you share sensitive informations, personal informations, things like bots and also attackers, they can leverage on this data, right, to actually find information about you. And of course, we help to make these applications to reply and respond to your query faster and more reliable. But of course, when it's reliable, right, we tend to take things for granted. Remember, Alamelu shared that we also need to ensure that these informations that are being shared via ChatGPT or any of the platforms that you are query, right? You actually have to make sure that you actually double check that these informations are true as well. Okay, so this is what F5 does in AI itself, and AI stands for artificial intelligence, right? In a high level landscape, we are also seeing a lot of AI different kind of use cases here. So the AI use cases, earlier we come across ChatGPT and also Gemini. Across the other regions, if you're familiar, right, in North Asia, China, DeepSeek is the equivalent of the largest scale of ChatGPT in today's world, right? And of course, in most organization, most company, they are actually using this powerful tool by Microsoft, which is called Copilot. Okay, so in a business world, in most companies, more of a safer platform, right? People are using and leveraging Copilot as a platform to generate an inquiry about maybe say the meeting today that they had, or even to summarize some of the meetings that they have attended. Okay. And when we bring this down to a more of a business kind of use cases for AI, we do see that there are a lot many of others use cases. So under customer experience, I think this will be very familiar for all of us. For example, if you are on an airline page where you want to book a ticket to a destination that you want to go to, you tend to see that at the very right bottom of the page, there's this thing called chatbot, right? Or even virtual assistants. And even in banking apps itself, right? When you download these mobile apps, maybe say for DBS or any of the banks like OCBC, you will also see that there is this thing called chatbot. So all these chatbots are being powered by AI. AI themselves, if you see AI, you can treat them like a powerful brain, right? So this AI, basically at the back end of these applications, it is powering all the response back to all your inquiry. And what about for me as a sales, right? I work closely with marketing, right? And our marketing also leveraging this kind of AI tools to do a lot of scoring on leads that maybe attend some of our F5 events. How frequent have they attended the event, or have they asked any questions, so that it actually summarize all these leads, participants or attendees information back to me as a sales when we follow up with our customers, right? If some of you are in IT operations, or maybe in some of the manufacturing operations or back-end operations, it's also very common in this AI day where operations team also make use of AI to do, for example, stock take, right? You can also make use of AI to power up some of the predictive maintenance, like for example, how frequent or when is the next maintenance that you need to actually take on for your company. And of course, we also do have that in healthcare, right? Sometimes you're unsure when you are having this flu bug, or you experience some kind of a sickness that you have never encountered before. And if you were to go to like SingHealth websites, you'll be able to see that they do have some of the ChatGPT where you can query, some of the symptoms that you see upon yourself, what's going on, and they can actually provide you or bring you to a page where likely this is what happened to you. It can be maybe some flu bug, right? It can also be maybe why are you having a fever, right? So these are all powered by AI to give a response back to you. And lastly, in F5, we do see quite a large number of customers, right, who are actually very keen in security. Why security? Because there are so many solutions out there in the world right now that have the capability of providing security end to end from our computers, right, and even from some of the back-end infrastructure, right? So organizations are leveraging on AI to make use of this security for them to come up with resolutions finding out like what's wrong with their organizations and what do they typically see in terms of the attacks, and then provide them a summary and the next step to remediate these kind of attacks. Right. So these are just a high level of AI use cases that I thought that it would be good for me to share with you from the perspective of personal use cases in some of the corporate or even organization use cases that I see as a sales in my day-to-day conversations with my customers. And now when we talk about business concerns over here, right, customers, like for me, operations wise and a lot of their business, they are very concerned about security. When we talk about security, what comes first is about being comply to PDPA. And PDPA here stands for Personal Data Protection Act. So this is governed by law, by the way, right? So when this PDPA personal data are being leaked out, right, organizations tend to face some form of, punishment. They are being governed by a fine if, let's say, they are being breached and data of their customers are being stolen by attackers. The kind of fine that they can be expecting would be around about 10% of their own revenue turnover, right? So this is quite huge, right? So if they are earning like 10 million, right? That means that's equivalent going to be super high amount of money that they have to turn this fine amount back to PDPA, which is governed by law, right? And of course, for users like us, we'll be very concerned if that certain platform we are using, the information that we are feeding, is that going to be secure, right? So business in Singapore, they are taking a lot of actions just to ensure that they get security in place in their own infrastructures, just to make sure that they secure our customers, which is their customers and users like us, the data that we are actually sharing with them. And next is actually about scalability. So when we start off with AI, right, customers are also making sure that they can have these applications like a chatbot, right, to handle all the traffic they are taking in. Taking in means all the inquiry that we are feeding into the chatbots, right? They need to make sure that this is sustainable to actually allow the system and applications to run. And integration as well, because when we connect AI into the applications that, for example, we look at banking apps, right? The applications, mobile apps, it has already been there for many, many years, right? And how do they make this AI chatbot integrate with their applications, mobile apps? And this is also another area, a big question mark, that how can they do that, right? And lastly, of course, with all these initiatives around AI, the portion about costs and efficiency, how can that optimize the business? What the kind of ROI is going to happen in the organization? Does that help, them to help their customers? And these are all full equations of the business concerns that a lot of organizations are looking at, right? Yeah, so this is a very high level sharing from me, right, about what I do in F5 and the kind of AI use cases and business concerns that we be looking at, right? I'm not sure if there's any questions or anyone is keen, to be like me as a sales, but of course, feel free, to ask any questions that you may have. My sharing for you today is very short, very sweet and simple. But of course, after this, I'll hand over to my colleague Anupama. She's actually more on the technical side of the world, and she will be sharing more with you what F5 does and how in AI, right, you can actually leverage on AI to secure maybe your company or even help to power up, useful applications and deliver that kind of applications to your organizations. Over back to you, Maya.
Thank you, Arlene. It's really helpful. Hi all. Maybe some of the things are not much familiar to you who are not in the IT industry, but really I like this session. So we engineers like to protect our company with a efficient AI security tool. Yeah, it's really helpful. Before hand out to Anupama, can we hear some testimony from somebody? Adi, can you unmute and explain your experience since you work in IT? Can you share some testimonial here?
Sure. Thank you so much, Maya. First of all, I would like to thank Adeline and Alamelu for sharing such insightful use cases on AI and its use cases. I believe actually this session would have been very, it's quite useful for those who are quite new to the AI, how, you can use this AI to better for, to enhance your work or like maybe progress well in your career as well. So a little bit about me. I'm Adi. Yeah. So I'm working as a sales manager at a local system integrator here in Singapore. I primarily focus on providing voice solutions for business. We help in organization improve the way they connect with the customer, how they service the customer. In the recent times, like how Alamelu and Adeline explained, right, we've been seeing a lot of changes in the artificial intelligence space, and especially since I'm coming from the customer voice side, we can say that, in the CX side, we have seen how the AI has taken over, like from the voice assistants, from conversational bots, all those call routings and all, because all these things has been totally automated. All these conversations are completely at the first level, completely handled by the AI now. So in the voice industry, AI allows us to actually analyze the calls in the real time. So based on the AI, we can able to understand the sentiment of the calls. Let's say, for example, you call any banks or you call any product related companies. Let's say you express your frustration that the product is not working or some service is not functioning properly. Using this AI, now the CX team can better analyze the tones and things like that, and then they can able to understand the sentiment of the call, which helps them to improve the customer service. So this is just one use case. So definitely, actually, going forward, when the technology keep evolving, there will be a lot of use case coming into place. And I believe actually the future lies in the partnership where technology handles all those repetitive tasks, all those things where just AI can pump the data in, where it just reads, learns, and then it do all the work by itself. And then where people come in to deliver the empathy part of it. It's a pretty exciting time to be in this space now. I'm looking forward to see how we can actually continue to innovate in this AI space and add value to our clients. So when Maya was first talking about this community, I was very much interested. I wanted to participate in it to more about the AI, as well as actually to more about the future techs that's coming into into the market. If like in the computer era, let's say you wanted to be successful in the career, you must learn how to operate the Excel and all, like I'm saying, like 20 years back. Now in the AI era, one must know how to leverage the AI for both your personal as well as professional life to make sure you can have a very good outcome from it. Hope as a community we can keep arranging these kind of sessions on recent technologies further in future, so as a community we all can learn together and get benefited from it. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adi, for delivering the testimonial today. It's really exciting me to learn the technologies. So, participants in this meeting, you are from a different background. I encourage you to make use of AI and how effectively we can use AI technologies in our work. So I'm going to post more workshop in the coming days. Don't worry, some of the things may not be familiar to you, but I will make sure that we are going to become hero. Right? Yes. So in these evolving technologies, we are going to learn the technologies as well as sharing the thoughts with the others. And in the trending, we need to make sure that whatever the things coming up, we are ready to learn and use the things in our day-to-day life and the job. Okay, so without any further delay, I'll hand over this meeting sharing to Anupama. Welcome, Anupama.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 15 minutes and I had very high techy slides. So I'll only share some few of the slides. And I don't know if this is too high level for people or is it too technical for people. So let me know. I can reduce. I can bring out some analogy out of it. So my name is Anupama. Let me first share the screen. Uh, Okay, please let me know if you are able to view my screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so my name is Anupama and I am a solution engineer and I help Adeline on the technical part. So she's in sales and I'm in pre-sales. I'm a technical solution engineer. So I have 12 plus years of experience and then I used to work in cloud. I have experience on cloud, infrastructure and modern application. My passion or my mission is to secure all the applications which my customer posted to the internet or expose it to the internet. So my mission and my passion is to secure all those applications. So when I talk about all those applications, because this is the era of AI, past 2 years, that the revolution that has come through in past through 2 years, that everyone is bringing some or other AI application. Either I am a consumer or I am a publisher of AI application, and that's where today I'm going to talk about a little bit of security. I work on the security side and delivering. How do I deliver those application? I usually help my customer that how their application when they expose it to their end user, whether through the internet, whether within the internet, how these application is highly available, like how you use your Grab, how you are using the maybe Lazada, or maybe you are using any another application like TikTok, maybe any another YouTube, whatever application that you are. What if that application goes down? I using my F5, I try to help my customer that that application is highly available, highly reachable, and highly secured. What if anybody can go ahead and attack those applications? As if like you are staying at your home and somebody goes and attack to your app to your home. Maybe somebody can throw some can knock or can just barge into your home. There should be some guard, there should be some door, there should be some lock, and that's what I also do. I help with the F5 tool. I help to put some lock to ensure that somebody who who comes to my door must pass through the security check. You have some code to log to enter to my home so that I can allow you. If I don't know you, I won't allow you to enter my home. Something similar I do in the F5 to secure their application. So I'll start with um, uh, as the first session by Alamelu. Great session. I was able to grasp a lot many things. As Alamelu has explained the journey of AI, she explained what is AI, what is Gen AI. So this is how evolution has started. We started with machine learning. Like if I say a fox, so machine learning will be able to predict the next word should be a fox jumps to the something. Okay, so with the machine learning, that was the base from where it has started, and then it started to the Gen AI, where you can ask certain content, and it is by itself it is by itself intelligent enough to give some content. And now there is something called agentic AI. You ask certain thing a certain task to do, like booking a ticket. You write a prompt, a question, or maybe a content to your browser, a chat GPT, or maybe anything else. Can you book my ticket? And it will utilize your credential to log into another application and help you to book the ticket. And the third and the latest would be the physical AI, maybe a autonomous vehicle, which you are seeing nowadays in the news. Okay, you're also seeing some humanoid robots. I think Maya Value has had already shown that video where he was also standing somewhere next to the robot. So something similar that is happening. So this is what the evolution of AI looks like. We started like 5 years, so it is not new. It started somewhat like 30-40 years ago, and since past 5 years, the revolution that came through AI is magic. And by 2028, this is a study by Gartner, or more than 80% of major enterprises will be adopting AI some or other way. And this is not I'm saying, this is a major study done by an organization called Gartner. Do search GARTNER. It's there here in my slide as well. And all by 80%, all the organization will be adopting AI, or will be adopting AI in their application. Maybe kind of like how Adi was explaining, that he is utilizing AI for the sentiment analysis. Maybe you are utilizing a chatbot to do certain tasks, or maybe you are turning a text into image, or image into text, what not. And that's where a broad surface attack area comes in. Many different kinds of attack is happening. And why such kind of attacks are happening? So the first thing I just wanted to show, that AI powered application, any application which is AI based application, is very different than the normal application. The traffic that reaches to this AI based application, how do you deploy this application, is very different. The request, that the content that you share it to the customers, the content that you're sharing it to this particular application. For example, you said, tell me something about yourself, or tell me something about Singapore. You just add, like how Alamalu has added one context or prompt on the chat GPT, tell me something about Singapore. For me and Alamalu, there will be some different description that comes in. And same is the user. Whosoever is using the chat GPT would be using their own way of context and entering and asking the question. So AI powered application is very different. And so is the different types of attacks that are coming through. There are different types of attack. Treat AI, say if I treat AI application as a supervisor, a new supervisor who joined my my company, I have to train that supervisor. What if somebody else, some outsider, asks something about how to enter to this particular building? A supervisor can share that secret. Such kind of secret, we call it as a prompt injection, jailbreak. I am asking, some outsider is taking help of supervisor to do their own job. That's called jailbreaking model abuse. So these are the different ways you can also abuse the AI application. For example, I have created an AI based application, like how Alamalu has shown that she has created one application, AI application. What if I have created one AI application which gives all the information about where to go in Singapore? Okay, where to, if anybody who is a tourist, I'll give you a complete itinerary of where to go to the Singapore. This is my AI based application. People are asking some good question, but what if there are some people with a malicious intent and ask certain very very malicious question. Tell me something about how to log into your application, how to break your application. Can you tell me a root password? Root password to manage where my application is running on whatever the operating system my application is running. How can I reach out to that operating system and I can break your application? There are certain people who are like who don't want me to bring this application, help people to create a Singapore itinerary. So how do I secure against those malicious attempt, those malicious actor? We in security we call any attacker who attacks the application, we call it as a malicious actor, or what they use, the way they attack, we call it as a threat. So these are the two things, threat and malicious actor. These are the two things which attack my AI based application, whether it is a web application, whether it is an AI application. This is a big broader surface attack area, and that's what is happening. And now if when Alamalu was explaining about agentic AI. The example is, for example, you are trying to book a ticket using AI travel assistant. Now you are asking, can you book a cheapest flight from Tokyo to Tokyo from Singapore and book a hotel which is nearby to this particular place? Now, what AI agent will utilize your API, will utilize API, use your credential and book your a ticket. Now there is something called API. It utilizes a term called API. This API is one application is talking to the another application. Now this API, you think it as a door where two application is talking. Okay. Now this API, for example, if you're using your Grab, okay, and Grab, you are trying to check where is my vehicle, where is my cab coming, when is my cab coming, you are seeing those map, how these Grab is talking to a back end Google Map and trying to get that information. How? Using API. And same, ChatGPT is also at the back end is using agentic AI to do a certain task. And how it is using an API. How about if I attack those API? How about I misuse those API? There are ways to misuse those API, and that's what is this chaos is happening right now. Though AI has reduced a lot of workload or a lot of complexity in a day-to-day life. For example, I every day use some or other app to reduce my effort. I'm being I'm optimizing my work in a very efficient way. I'm becoming more productive because I can whatever time it took to generate a code in 2 months, I'm able to do it in 5 minutes by just putting a context, reviewing that context and applying it in my server. But with the AI, many complexities coming through. With the AI, these AI applications are not easy, simple application. These applications are running on cloud, utilizing different network. And that's what the problem is. It is using APIs, it is using a lot of data, a lot of space, a lot of co-location, a lot of cloud, and a lot of risk and vulnerabilities are also coming through. So if you see, these are the few major incidents that has happened, a data breach that has happened while these companies were utilizing AI. So people have to be, so organization have to be very, very, very cautious when exposing a AI based application like a chat GPT based application or something like a Gemini based application. They are creating their own kind of chat GPT based application, like Lazada has their own chat app. All the banks are also utilizing these apps. How Adeline explained that on the Singapore Health Portal, we do have its own kind of a chat app. And with these kind of app, these are the different challenges that most of the major IT heads are facing when they are deploying this AI based application. The first thing that they are thinking about, if I am creating this AI based application, how am I going to ensure that the data remains with me? Nobody else is stealing that data. For example, as I said, if treat AI based application or chatbot as a normal supervisor who has recently joined your company, and if an outsider asks how to enter to your company or ask something sensitive information, that's a breach. And that's what the all the IT head is trying to fix, ensuring sensitive data leakage is not happening. While you as a user, you have to ensure that you are not sharing any sensitive data. While I am as an application owner, I am ensuring that your sensitive data, if it has reached out to me, I'm not spilling it out. Okay, and that's what. And then while I am exposing this application to the world, I'm ensuring these applications are used by the world. Like I have my own application, which is a tour and travel application where I can talk about where I create an itinerary how for the tourist for how to tour around the Singapore. I am also ensuring that whosoever is asking the request, whosoever adding some prompt to me, I have that visibility. Whatever the output that I'm giving as a chatbot, I'm giving it to the end user. I as an application owner has a visibility. The quality there should be there in it should ensure that whatever the data that has been fed to act as the whatever the data that has been fed to the chat GPT or to the chat GPT kind like of application has a proper label, and ensuring the wherever these applications are running, they because these application requires a lot of compute, a lot of network, ensuring when I am running this application, a lot of bill shock, because like I'm if I am a owner of this application, AI based application, I should run either on the cloud or somewhere on the data center. I should ensure that there shouldn't be much bill shocks coming. I shouldn't get bankrupt while I'm helping my end user to achieve something. I am not getting bankrupt, and that's what is happening right now. So the first step to secure my AI based application is to secure the application on using a traditional approach. So traditional approach, as of now, I'm not sure this is very high tech for people who are not from the IT, but the traditional approach is like there should be a kind of a firewall. You treat it as a security guard who tries to reach see whosoever is entering into my building. Okay, so that's a security guard. They see, for example, there is a security guard in the school from at the first entrance. What they see is everyone who is wearing the uniform, in the whosoever is wearing the uniform or wearing certain card will be only entered. Such kind of security measures that is required. So that is required on the application side. So one must have such kind of a control, such kind of a control to secure their application. How web application is being secured. The other step is to secure the APIs. As I mentioned, for the agentic AI tries to accomplish the task using the API. API is the key. If you hear AI, API is the key to create the AI based application, and we must ensure there should be some keys to secure the APIs. So one of the key is securing is to have a visibility. Like for example, your supervisor who recently joined that company, you know what your supervisor is talking to whom, what time that supervisor is coming. So that kind of a visibility, that kind of a control, that your supervisor will not talk to outsider, will only talk inside within whomsoever he knows within the company. Your supervisor will not share any sensitive data to outsider. Such kind of control, something similar, API security you must add. And at the same time, you should have something on the AI side, how to secure your AI model. These are the big brains, has a lot of data, ensuring that whatever the information that is going, so for example, as I said, that the supervisor, this is an analogy that I'm giving, if my AI chatbot is acting as a supervisor who has recently joined to the company, if somebody is continuously asking, pestering, hey, tell me something about your manager, can you tell can you tell the NRIC number of yourself, can you tell the NRIC number of your whole team, you contain all of those information, or asking your supervisor, can you work on or work for me, instead of company, can you work for me, you don't work for your company, you work for me. Such kind of things, or model theft, model abuse, getting the sensitive data, how to secure that, there should be certain control. And that's what Gartner says, that ensure that you have a traditional security control protection. You have to ensure that there should be some infrastructure stack where you are ensuring that your infrastructure is also completely controlled, and there should be something on the governance. There should be a governance, AI governance, where you have a complete visibility that what your AI based application is responding to, what kind of request is coming to your your AI based application, whom it is going to who is going to reach out to this, use this application, and what kind of data this particular AI based application is going to respond. And that's where F5 comes in. F5 act as a middleware in between the front application and the back end, where there is a lot of data. So that is called LLM, that has a lot of data with which it does an inference, and then it actually it helps it produce that data to the front end, like how you see the front end app of ChatGPT or Gemini. And here F5 act as a middleware, where we ensure that we are actually becoming that guard, we are becoming that supervisor manager, and we are ensuring that supervisor will be securing, will ensure we F5 tools or F5 solutions is trying to control, govern, or provide a visibility and provide a security to your AI based application. So yeah, this is what it is. And this is what I want to talk about. The key gateway takeaways are: if there is normal web application, if there is normal AI based application, or there is something API, there is something agentic AI, there are different security controls for these application, and we must have certain safeguard guardrails to ensure that your infrastructure on which your AI based application, on which your APIs are running, on which your AI application is running, there should be some guardrails to ensure that it is safeguarded. And at the same time, you must have some visibility, complete observability. All the organization, whosoever is if you have idea that you want to have a chatbot for a specific task, to perform a certain task, and how that chatbot is responding, what kind of request it is entertaining, you must have such kind of visibility and observability, and ensuring there is a proper governance on top of it. And there should be some framework, like you can follow Gartner framework, you can follow security framework that is called OWASP, OWASP, and these are the different framework that you can follow, or these are the different framework that most of the IT organizations are following to ensure that your application is secured, to ensure, like for example, any kind of application that you are utilizing, like say Lazada chat app, or maybe any banking chat app, or maybe any of the applications that any of the say Chat GPT, Gemini, any of these applications that you're using, that your data is safe, or whatever the data that they are sharing to some third party, that is masked, that is not being abused against anything. So yeah, that's it. And back to Maya or Ranjita.
Yes. Thank you, Anupama, for sharing wonderful insights. So it's a very informative. So my intention is the audience in this call to receive the information about the AI and the top leading companies, what kind of AI technologies they are selling. Then finally, right, how to secure our platform. Okay. So we are in Singapore, especially. It's one of the fastest growing economic country in the world, and the expectation in Singapore become more and more. Okay, so I encourage all of you to step forward and learn the technologies. I'm going to post more materials on that. I'll make sure that you will become hero. Yes. So follow our website, and if any queries, please send email to us. So with this, we have come to the end of meeting. Is there anyone having question on this call? Do you want to ask any question? I encourage all of you to fill this Google form where we will get the name and your email address. So we'll make sure that your data is more secure, won't be shared with others. So this information we are collecting to issue the certificate of participation. Yeah, I'm happy to release the certificate as a hero with the knowledge you have learned today. Yes, I'm so happy and proud of you all. Finally, I'm going to give the vote of thanks. As we have come to the end of today's meeting, I sincerely thank all our speakers, participants, and team members for making this session successful. So special thanks to our AI tech leaders, Anupama, then Adeline, then the Alamelu. I give special thanks to you for spending the time and sharing the thoughts. Really, your intention is very much appreciated. So, participants, I'm sure that they get benefit from this AI meeting. So, in future, yeah, we will host more meetings to get a deep dive on this session. Yeah. So, with this, we will end the call. Thank you all. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you all. See you. Please don't forget to fill the Google form. We are waiting for you. Yeah, we have automated the certificate. So once you fill the certificate automatically, right, today itself, the certificate will come to you. Yeah. So is there any other things to share here? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining this call. See you. Bye.
Thank you.